Hey, Fried Chicken here. Come along for the ride today as I take a quick look at the Kastak Arms Scalpel Sniper Rifle. Let's start this video off in typical Fried Chicken way by reading this firearm's description. The Scalpel is a unique and versatile sniper rifle from Kastak Arms. Designed with a vertical 2-barrel configuration, it has 2 fire modes so you can adapt your shot to the situation to deliver a single powerful shot from a long distance, or fire both barrels in quick succession to create a double shot burst. If the Doomslayer wanted to use a sniper, this would be it. The Scalpel has a very cool reload animation for a bolt action rifle. So if you look closely, there is 2 separate barrels on this gun. You can either fire them independently, one at a time, or simultaneously to deal heavier damage to your targets. Also, the Scalpel just sounds really well too as a sniper versus some of the others in the game. I brought along a white and blue version of this firearm just so you guys can get a better look at it, because the black one kind of just blends in with everything a little bit too well. But now let's take a quick look at those barrels again to see what it looks like shooting one bullet at a time. Now with 2 bullets. I can really appreciate the design of this gun to having 2 ways to shoot, either single or burst. It really gives you some good diversity when you're out there in the field. You can either conserve ammo with single shots taking down smaller targets, or you can really lay down the thunder against those heavy enemies in the verse. I remember the first time I got my hands on this sniper rifle, and when I first saw it, I was like, this is a corner rifle with a huge scope. But then I realized real quickly that this thing is not shooting hot plasma, it is shooting hot brass. Are we shooting brass in Star Citizen? The casings are black and the tips look like they're brass. Someone down in the comments, let me know what it's actually made out of, I'm curious. But now let's move on to the actual field test to see how the Scalpel does against actual NPC enemies. I would like to take this moment to apologize to you guys because there is a snowstorm happening while I was trying to do the field test with the Scalpel Sniper Rifle, and visibility was at an all-time low, especially at the distance that I'm shooting from. I'm shooting at about 600 meters away from the targets at the bunker, and so it's really hard to even see them. Even for me, it's difficult. Please bear with me, you guys. As you can see, the first NPC, which is a tier 3 enemy, went down in just 2 shots. From this distance, this sniper really puts in work. This snowstorm was really detrimental to me. As you can see, I'm actually having trouble trying to find some of the enemies before I actually find one, and it's just kind of a headache. But as you can see right here, I'm about to take down one of the guys who are just wearing clothing out here on the planet with the burst fire mode. This sniper is easily taking them down without too much issue at all. Again, this blasted snowstorm is not letting up at all, so I told myself, let's just go run on down to the bunker and get some close quarters combat with the Scalpel and see how she does. I took the scope off just so I can have a better field of view when I'm shooting up these enemies close quarters. And I ain't gonna lie, this thing's kind of cool with the scope off. Its hard sights look really cool, they light up and things like that, and it's not hard to aim unlike some other guns in the game. Let's continue on down to the bowels of this bunker and blast up whoever's down there with the Scalpel Sniper rifle. the Scalpel is putting in major work. As you can see, I am one tapping all of them. Technically a 2-tap since it's firing 2 bullets at the same time with the burst mode activated. But let's see how this rifle fares doing the single shot against the rest of the enemies in the bunker. As you can see, this sniper has really high damage output. I'm probably sure I could have took down most of those armored enemies with one shot if they were placed in the head, but since I was doing chest shots, that did not happen. And boom, that is the Kastak's ARM sniper rifle. This thing is fun, it's different than the other snipers, and it packs a good punch for what it offers. I like it a lot. I'm kind of sad that you cannot throw double suppressors on it. It would be really cool if you could. Just imagine 2 suppressors on this thing. It would look really funky and different. And I do want to apologize. I tried getting into some PvP matches in Arena Commander, but right now, since there's no real events going on, finding players to actually hop into a match of TDM was rather difficult. So I kind of just skipped out. It wasn't fun versus me versus just one other player, so I was like, okay, this ain't gonna happen. So I do apologize for that. And now tell me down below in the comments what snipers you guys enjoy. Do you guys enjoy the Scalpel Sniper Rifle just as much as I have been enjoying it? Let me know down below in the comments and let's spitball about it. It is the one, the only, Big Bird himself, FC, Fried Chicken, out.